Right, we're at the bottom of the old Votty Bowydd and Tuxford incline here today again, which is there. So this is yet another day, another explore. We'll just come around today to have a look to see if we can find our ways in to another part of the old Votty Bowydd mine. Hope I get a lot of this right because, again, I'm rubbish with a lot of remembering the name of these places. So we're joined today by one of Adam's friends, a guy I've not met in a long time, Matt, another Matt. So let's just spin you guys around. Come on. There we go. Say hello. Hello, there he is.
Hello.
He's joined us today. We did see this last time. It's pretty cool. We've been in a lot of these slate tips recently. Oh, someone's had to go pulling it down here, look. That's a neat little, looks like a little general purpose wagon of sorts. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So I don't know why it's down here. As you can see, it's Line of Verne is up there. That's the Tuxford incline, and this used to be just an array of huge caverns. So we have just been up there. Just move you guys up. We've just been up there. There's some old caverns that go in. There is a ways in, but it's the sketchiest thing I think we've seen in a long time. We had a quick peek in there. We didn't film any of it. It is definitely not a safe place to be. So we got out there pretty damn quick. So I'm not too sure what to do about that one, people. But what we have seen down here is a bit of a hole going into the side of the mountain. So we went down here before, but we just never saw any of this. Probably because I was too busy flying the drone around. But yeah, you can see here. You can see there the incline coming down, the old Tuxford incline, and there's a level there, which Adam said is level 0, but you can see all this was all in caverns, all coming down with the ground all topped off, and they took it all out, took all the pillars out pretty late on. I don't know when. Adam will know more about when that happened. There we are. We have actually got a ways in. So let's just carefully walk down here. That's pretty cool. So what are we doing here? Here we are. Does it go in? Sorry.
Oh, it looks like it goes somewhere.
Oh.
There's no rail here, so you can't put anything on it. Go to the top.
Right, well, just gear up and come back to you soon. Right, people, finally I'm set up. Alright, let's give this a go. So much bloody stuff to set up all the time. Got a head torch on, light on, camera light on, everything's on. Someone looks like they've had a fire in here, look. Fucking dickheads. Look at that. No need for that, is there? Another thing today, people, is I'm trying out this Immolant, which I got second-hand online, an MSO6. So it's on full power mode at the moment, not turbo. Just put it on turbo. But then if you leave it on turbo, it sets your hands on fire. Oh, this is pretty cool. Look at all the see where the old tracks used to be. I'm having to stoop down a bit in here though. It's not can't really stand up in here. So actually the guys are up in front. So yeah, new torch day today with this. See how we get on with this. It's already getting really warm, which is good. I've got my other ones with me just in case. And I've got the pistol grip, which the video light under the camera attaches to, which is the second time I forgot it. Oh. Well, not like we go too far up here. It's can see quite a bit of precipitation. We've had a fair few people come through here over the years. It looks like we've got ourselves a flood at the end now, look. Yeah, look at the edges here on the mud. Oh, so it might have been a little collapse here. Yeah. Yeah. Dog's going for a swim. I don't really want to drop the fucking light in this. What do you reckon? Oh, it's deep there. What do you reckon? Hey? Is it? Oh, that's a shame. It's just a little tunnel going from one end to the other. Hey? Do you want to point them away? Mine dog. He's alright, isn't he? He's got his stilt legs. Hey dogs. Yeah, not sure what to make of this torch, to be honest with you. This torch. I don't on high power and it's getting almost too hot to hold. Not one for doing torch reviews, but it's definitely a review where it's the jury's out on this thing. We got to have it. One of them. Oh well, that was a short one, but still pretty cool to look at. So what do you reckon this was then?
It was a shortcut to the mill.
Yeah.
That goes outside the drain, that was.
So it's obviously went to another tip or to another incline or something.
You've got the lower mill.
Yeah.
Mill number 2, which is this level.
Yeah.
And 3 the gutters, where
Right.
they're modulating and stockpiling all the stuff there.
Interesting, so there's an old tunnel this then.
Yeah, just a haulage tunnel.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
There's obviously slate drains here. This is nasty.
It just looks like rubbish, doesn't it? To be honest?
Rock and this is, which is not, it's not as bad as slate
Yeah.
down here. Yeah, so this is where I think probably last year was in the mine shut.
Bit of a collapse there, look, not much of one, but someone.
There's a bit of bar, goes in there to hold it up. It's just failed. And
Oh yeah, you can see the vein now, look.
Go on, Bryn. Short and sweet.
Interesting. Short and sweet, but worth a look, eh?
Well, now we know.
At least it's not as sketchy looking as that one over the other side of the hole over there.
Now we know why they go that way.
Yeah,
It's the only way in now.
yeah,
And then that deep one down there.
yeah,
Twice didn't get in.
yeah, pretty dangerous.
Bloody
Now this bush, do you reckon this would have been hand operated back in the day with trucks or a locomotive?
diesel.
But a diesel, eh?
31 put in hand, but why the diesel went on 31.
Christ, yeah, you can feel the difference in the air.
So not that far down.
That's it, is that an old railway coupling? Look at that.
Not really, no. It's
Looks
got
like it, doesn't it?
Shank. Probably
Yeah,
something is used for adjusting something.
yeah, there as well, look.
They've just been
Yeah.
lifted here, haven't they? Doug?
Yeah. And then some bell ends been burning grease canisters by the looks of it.
Do we go up to Tuxford then and have a look at that, Abby?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right then, folks. We'll be back in a minute. We're going to. We found another adit which we want to go and have a look at. So we'll see you back there. Right, folks. We've just come from that little adit down there. Just walked our way around here. So you'll see on one of our previous videos, which is already out, the Tuxford incline where we were looking up at the mine head at the top. Sorry, the winch house head, which is up there. This is an incline that would have gone down where we're standing here. It just went into a big hole. The opening maybe would have been here, but it's just quite interesting. You can just see these bits of timber. So they used to lay the rails on the timbers, but it looks like this one might have been. Or whether this one, you can just see the outline of the incline there. But this is quite interesting. We'll catch up with the guys in a minute. We can see an old, someone's found this and pulled it out. An old incline roller, look. There you go. A bit of wear on it. So that's from the old incline there. I've gone up there. So, again, I didn't even know this was here. This little bit of road. So we'll go up here. So I heard rumours on the grapevine that was another adit on this level. The funny thing is, we were right by it when we were exploring the incline winch house at the top, and we didn't see it. It was right by us. Well, so I was looking on the drone video footage. I was like, "There's an adit there. Oh, why did we not see that? We just didn't go far enough." So I've come back today and thought we'd have a look. There's one down there which Adam did see last time, but we thought we'd come back another day because we wanted to get other parts of this place filmed. So that's why we're here today. Again, probably our 7th visit or something like that now. Pardon?
I probably didn't realise it was going out. So what we'll have to do, we'll go and find out about it over there in the mill, then come up the way we normally did to Tuxford, and then we get to Tuxford, we'll go up and then go over to Marnafern after. You know what I mean? So the road comes to here and then they dug it out.
Ah.
That's it there, it went up.
Well, we have to scramble up that incline, won't we?
Oh, yeah. Footpath there now, some steps.
Yeah, we'll go that. We'll go that way.
We've since found some nice minor steps.
Yes, minor steps. Right, let's go. We've got the quarry people again here, so no point in filming this.
Votty Bowydd in my hand.
When we come over this bit of the hill here, I filmed most of this, so I'll leave this bit out. So we'll see you again. That's where we just were, down there. Just down there a second ago. And that's where we checked over there. So over there those lines are, and then down there is a way into the old Votty Bowydd, but Adam had a quick look down there, and the roof looks like it's about to go any second, so we decided not to go in there. It's just not safe. But anyway, we'll come back to you in a minute. So yeah, so Adam was just saying before I shut the camera off, this is the original top of the mountainside here. So this ground here, well, we're going to met that up there. So all of this, which you can see from really old photographs, there is a really nice old photograph from the top of the Tuxford incline looking down, and they topped out all the adits, so you can see the angle of the slate there. Can you see there, people? The adit, and then there's a picture from up there. If you go on Wikipedia and type in Votty Bowydd, it's one of the things that come up, a picture.
Tuxford incline.
Yeah, if I remember, I'll try and borrow the picture and put it on. You can see all the huge caverns here, all coming up like this. Into daylight, and they were topping out, taking all the pillars out, and then obviously this is what was left after they'd done it.
This started in the 1980s. This, because in the far distance here, you can just see there was Cook's level that went into Marnafern about here. So
it must have been up there somewhere where that ledge is then, perhaps.
Yeah, and where we are now, this level, this was called Lord's Adit level here that went in. This was the top level of Votty Bowydd. So
this is the entrance here. Yeah, and so that tunnel down the bottom would have been just an access from some of the open caverns, which we've just been and had a look in. That little tunnel would have gone under here, open to the workshops.
Because Lord's was just the top chambers here that they took the roof out first.
Yeah.
So that used to be in the side of the mountain over there. You could see that quite readily in the 80s.
Yeah.
Well, since they've done all this reworking, open topping, completely removed that. There is some photos on Flickr of it a chap's put up. Very interesting colour photos depicting. It's got some descriptions, tells you a lot about it. Of course, no one knows what Lord's level is now because it's completely gone.
It's completely gone, yeah.
But the photos are worth looking at.
Bit of history gone. Dog.
Yeah,
We've got Bryn, the mine dog, with us again today.
Mad dog. There's a road went up there.
Oh, okay, so that would have been...
They've had a road, they took it out then, they dug in here again looking for mill ends.
Mill ends,
yeah.
Yeah.
Look for mill ends because they've got stone wall jobs around Snowdonia.
You can see the folks are over there today.
Flashing away, digging.
What's so worried about them? As long as we stay out their way, we notice they don't seem to give a damn, do they?
Lesser spotted litter plant, look. This is a new species, not seen this in Wales before. Because that is called the Erectus odorus passicus. Also
Weird.
known as the Yobbo litterbug plant.
Yeah. I see the bell ends have been back again, haven't they?
One from beer bottles. It's not from the
See?
1800s.
There's no need, is there?
I think they create.
We have this conversation every time we come up here, don't we, about all these idiots leaving the rubbish behind.
I would love to know what the old miners from years ago think of these muppets.
Yeah.
They'll probably give them a good choice few words in their caban.
Right, we'll come back in a minute. Right, folks, we're back at the site of the old Votty Bowydd sort of Diffwys kind of mix-up workings, bit of everything. We've just come from just there. There, the old workings there. So Adam's come up with some theories onto. Let's just get this in the right mode. There we go. Some theories into where some of these adits might have come from. You might have seen some of this in one of our previous videos.
I'm going to be honest here, people. My forte is mostly the Dee Valley area slate mines. This is something I've literally, just by looking at it, I'm saying this now. I should brush up on my history a lot more here, know my levels, but the tunnel we were just in, I'm sure would have come out here, so it would have bypassed a lot of bad rock to get from the slate vein to the mill.
Just down there.
So it would have come out down here and then along that level.
Which
to
makes
that
sense
mill.
because there's a mill right there.
So that would have been, I take it, this is the top floor, was the top of this tip for the mill where I've just come out of, which is Lord's level. This is Lord's level, the whole of this area here. Then obviously at some point there was a lower level which has been tipped over, and then there's this level where we were in the tunnel, haulage tunnel from.
So the haulage tunnel right down the bottom there, which obviously is a drainage from the old Votty workings,
So what's interesting
right down there.
as you actually see the miner's path being picked up by all the rhododendrons growing down
That's
it.
it, yeah.
So that literally goes to that bottom adit.
That's that there, look.
Yeah, fire's running. Whistle away. So we're on this table incline here now.
That's it, yeah.
So you've got a waste bridge over to the tips with a dog.
Waste dog.
Yeah, I'm going to jump off there, you dog. Yeah, that's quite a drop, isn't it? Look at the size of slabs in that though.
Yeah, it's old, isn't it?
How did they do this? How did they get those massive slabs up there?
Yeah, all by hand.
No cranes, no health
Bit
and
of
safety.
metal work down there, look.
Yeah, looks like
T-bar or something.
I know
Sit there.
there's a telegraph pole there.
Oh, telegraph pole, yeah, some old.
Oh yeah, that piece of metal.
Communications, yeah.
What, see the handrails up here?
Oh, it's a bit of that, is it?
One of the edges slipped off, and because you've got them behind you as well here, look.
Right.
This looks like the old bar rail they used to use.
Yeah.
They physically put
Similar
it in to put
to
the
Norway.
old incline cables through and weave it through.
Yeah.
Or tube, no bar, but yeah, there's been a support wire off that bracket. See, they've chipped it out here. There'll be a flat support and bolted onto that, and then there'll be.
I mean, he had some safety measures up here.
Yeah, they weren't that cool for the people. I mean, it was in their own interest, wasn't it, to do that?
Right.
Obviously, a man dying on the job was very messy.
So we're going to have a walk around there.
That's where we were last time.
Yeah, we walked that one up there.
Go back to number 2 incline.
Yeah. Then we're going to have a walk down. Because we did explore these people. We came and walked along, but we didn't go all the way to the end and kind of felt that we maybe.
We were up there.
Yeah, we went up the top
Looking
there.
down on this.
Again, there's just so much to see. It's just, you know, struggle to see it all, don't you? Right, let's just turn this off while I navigate this so I don't fall over. Right. Just come past that incline we were just filming. This is like a little bit of a track that a lot of the locals come and walk along.
Come on. I need to get my head around what level these are. Yeah, there's another mill. See where the launder was on that pillar? Yeah. Well, maybe that is above. Yeah, that's what it could be. It could be a level. That actually could be the water launder running across to this where his pit wheel was, that mill.
Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah.
It's a lot better made than the rest.
Yes,
Obviously carrying water with the frosted ice, I didn't want it to come down as much as the retaining wall.
Yeah.
It's had more care to it, so I'm guessing that is where the water launder would have come across.
There, those tins we saw when we walked up
full
there.
of concrete. Remember those up in '98 up there? It's like a barrage for the lorries and that to. They do it. They like put banks on the edge of things to donate the working area.
Yeah. Yeah, this path I think is a lot of locals walk the dogs up here and go running. Which is quite nice, you know. It's there's a lot of this into places you can access. We'll come around this way. Let's have a look through here. So we have been to this level. We looked at this in probably the first video, but we didn't look at a great deal of it. Back again, yeah. Well, we just realised it with me, we left a lot of stuff out, and you know, we tried to cram as much in that day as possible, but you can never film everything. But yeah, look, you've got some quite interesting. You've got here, look, sort of 30 piece.
We went straight past it.
What's that? Oh, I don't reckon he's found a way in. Sorry about the wind noise, people. I hear a bit of wind on the camera. Just too lazy to put the microphones on. Alright, okay. There we go, found a ways in. There we go. So yeah, it looks like it went just down here to the mill. Oh, there we go. Another tunnel. Mine dog straight in there, look. Alright.
He's done this from the age of 4 months old. So it's normal to him.
Do you reckon this goes a ways in? I think there's only one way to find out, isn't there? At least he's got the right length of feet for it, isn't he?
Well, I couldn't have no short ass dog, could I? If he floated in there.
Right, let me just get geared up and we'll be right back. Right, folks, finally ready to go. It always takes me an age to get the camera sorted out. I've had to dispense with the light panel, I'm afraid, so we're just on the big torch. Forgot the pistol grip, which enables me to carry the torch and the camera. So it's not going to be as good a light, I'm afraid. Right, so we're definitely in an old, well, I don't want to get it wrong, but I'm assuming Votty Bowydd or Diffwys, I don't know. I get them so confused, all these places. But there's quite a bit of flooding going on here. It keeps the edge. It seems to dry out. This is a very old tunnel, this. The lads have gone off in front. So come down and have a look. A bit more wire there, look. What that's all about. Try not to fall over. It's just got to see if I've got my, make sure I've got my head torch on full whack. There we go, wasn't on full power. There we go, that's better. Oh, look at that, there's an old chair there, look. I carry the rail. And there's some old rail here, wow, look at this. Two big old lengths of track there. Look at them. See the profile there, that's how it should look. And that one is delaminated, look, really badly. So the old rail line track from under here. Well, there's quite a lot of it. Wow, that's pretty cool. You don't normally see this. A lot of these places. They're coming back, I don't know, it looks like they're coming back. What? Yeah, so someone's there's been a lot of people coming down here and moved all the ground away. You can't see where the tracks were, whether they're mounted on sleepers or straight onto the stone, I don't know. Quite sooty, the roof. Would have had a locomotive of some sorts coming through here. We'll catch up with Adam, he'll probably know the answer to all these things. I don't really know too much. Oh wow, look at these, you can see those silver marks up there, people. You can see that? That's pretty odd, isn't it? That's some sort of chemical deposit, isn't it? Look at that there. Like a glitter almost. Do you see that? Oh, there we go. Now that's really cool. You can see the track profile here. So the tracks were, you can see there is some sleepers there, look. Some wooden sleepers. It looks like they're just pinned to it. That's really cool. Some of the old bar rail there, look. Just completely corroding away. Oh. Then tracks points. Well, look at that. You can see the where they move the track point from side to side there. Yeah. Very cool. Taking the middle piece out there. It's always interesting to see the old track still here. That goes nowhere, does it? We're going to Old Adit there. Oh wow, look at that there. That goes up. Get out there. There, look. That goes off around there to another bit. I'm going to follow the guys at the moment because they've gone off around the corner, so we'll go that way first. I actually love the fact the tracks are still here. Well, they were there. Look how worn out these sleepers are. Looks like they might have found the end. It's very cool. Very, very cool. It's not particularly long one, this for people, but quite interesting. But that little looks like that might have gone down somewhere. Looking at that there, see that? Yeah. Someone's a little rotten sleeper in there. Look. Weird little test adits. Look. Found the guys and a mine dog. What the heck is that? Sketchy looking tunnel.
Look at the air coming out of it.
Oh wow.
Can't believe that. It's made out of my place.
What the hell's that doing down here?
I don't think some really nasty trouble.
Yeah. Well, there we are, people. It's the end of the tunnel. So I don't know whether they've done this to drain another part of the mine or put this here to stop folks from getting in. But can you hear that on the camera, people? The mine, the air screaming past.
It's a good draft, isn't it?
There is a hell of a draft. I suppose if you were inclined, you could crawl that. You can see the water coming down up there. See it? Yeah. Oh, it's an old can. I love the fact the old tracks are down there. Yeah. I forget the name of it.
Bridge rail.
Bridge rail, that's it.
The chairs on the side.
Yeah. Yeah. Bit of iron bar there or something. Or is it a giant magic candle? I don't know whether that looks like it goes down and don't really know. Yeah, the tunnel does go off. Do you want to have a quick look down there? No. Some interesting sort of tracks kind of stop here. It's awfully narrow, isn't it? Looks a bit narrower than 2 foot. Maybe it's just me. Pardon?
Very, very old rail in here.
Yeah.
Back to the section rail in here. Nothing wrong.
Oh, right, yeah.
Stops just here.
I'm just going to get over here. Oh.
Not good enough call to Slate, is it?
Is that it? It just goes there.
We're having a fire in here.
Yeah.
Look at the front end dogs got no portion.
There we go. Some artifacts, some sort of little tin from the 1980s. Dog trying to eat the camera. It smells weird in here. These old ties. Well, Americans call them ties, don't they? But sleepers. In the UK, we call them sleepers, not ties.
Yeah,
Over in America, they call them ties.
there's actually a chair on that piece there.
Yeah.
Yep. See the chairs on it inwards. Come out the way. Bloody hell. Look at me.
He doesn't know he's in the way, does he?
Don't look at the mine. It's all about me. I'm in charge. Bit of leather there.
It's got a weird smell in here. Don't know whether that's a mixture of urine and poo. Where it's just minging mine. Dogs here.
It's interesting because it's chairs there, but it goes off over here.
Is it like
It's a double chair.
switch track or something?
Can't tell. It's stuck in the floor. It's a shame, really.
Buried.
So that was interesting. So yeah, shoulder suite again.
Another short, sweet one, people, but
Interesting railway things in here.
yeah.
Very dodgy tiny midget had it, if you fancy it. This looks like a backfill, isn't it? Trying to get some slate here.
We need sort of chemical sort of corrosion going on here. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Some sort of advanced fungal sort of mounting growth there. Whether it's a spider, I'd say that's some sort of spore. Oh, really missing my light panel. I've got my light panel here, but I've got no way of attaching it to the camera. It's really annoying.
Alright.
Yeah, I did show the...
See what's going on there.
Yeah.
But about going up this.
Yeah, I had a look at that just before. Oh, I'm getting out of the way, she's having a crack up there.
What's lovely 150-year-old sleep rate when you go on. My 16 stone.
Other people have been up there.
Might come down and crash into you all. Right, catch you. You won't catch me, you just run off.
On the hunt for artefacts, people.
Well, I'm not that to try to get up here. The monument will fall off on the camera. Yeah, fat ass got up there. How it goes up.
Just goes up, does it? That's interesting, isn't it?
Okay. What the hell are they going there? That's interesting.
It's just gone up there to see if it can see up there.
Can't bloody see, because right where you need to
Oh, there is a pin actually. You can see the pin sticking out.
it goes up and over and away from us.
Yeah.
It goes up and away.
Some more workings above. There's probably more adits above that are all being filled in, aren't there?
We've got a pin up here, look, James. A link eye.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They've got a bar and it's going in. I'm not very sure.
I haven't got the other torch for me, people, to point it out, but there. Where is it? I'm struggling to see it.
There's a pin here.
Oh, it's here. There's a pin there. I'll zoom in on the video if I remember.
There's one there. Look.
Oh, there you go. Adam's found one now. Look.
And one up here. This slab's come out the roof. This big thing.
Nice.
That'll work it. There's a link and a pin up here, and that's it.
I gave Adam a camera to take up there. He could have taken that with him.
Nasty, sharp as shit, this stuff. Yeah, see that one there?
Yeah.
Link.
Yeah, there's a shackle. There we go.
Yeah.
So right there, there's a shackle just sticking out the rock. That's interesting.
So she took the
Old.
roof out and gone down to see how good this slate was. I only would have been raised probably behind me and have come across here. And took this out to see how good the slate is, and it's
Yeah.
crap. Oh, it's not thick enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll slide on the
Bring the mine dog. Waiting patiently.
Goodie.
So it's not a particularly long tunnel, but still interesting. You can see this coming out of the wall here, look. A big old bar there. Yeah. So that's where that little tunnel is, just up there. So yeah, very old tunnel, very old track work. Obviously been shut down a long time. You reckon that's that bit that would have gone in the middle here?
We'll put it back, find out. Why have you got to stand in the middle of all the attention? Come on.
There we go.
It was set that way, wasn't it?
Yeah, there we go.
That was square and that as this stuff. Kind of heavy weight. These look like they come off the incline. They're quite like crane rail type. These are more of a bridge. Well, it is bridge rail, but it's not worn like that. Not much of a head on this, but this stuff's got a really thick head on it. So it looks like incline rail.
Interesting, isn't it? It seems a bit narrow over 2 foot, doesn't it?
1 foot 11 and a half it is.
Is it?
There's another chair. So they've obviously re-railed this because you've got the original
Oh,
chairs here.
there we go. Can you just see that there? So that's a chair there.
Yeah,
Just look at this.
wooden-
Where's the camera looking? There we
Got a
go.
wooden chock in this,
This.
look, James.
This. And then that's how the track would have looked.
Got a wooden wedge with taper knocked in. Not very good in the hot weather. And don't imagine
Cool. So this is really old. This track's really old.
it's a broken
So this is
chair.
older than this, and this is old. So we're looking sort of late 1800s, aren't we?
Two different types of casting there. So obviously come back in to obviously look at that. They
Yeah.
put this point in just to get wagons out of the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Say having a bit of a fight on the way in with the traffic one. And then put on the side the old stuff. There were a couple
Just
of rails here.
yeah, just don't.
But this is the really early stuff you found in quarries.
I'm guessing it just got worn out, eh? Or just couldn't handle the weight of the locomotives, perhaps. I don't know.
Come back in here just to get the sleepers. Yeah, the bottom of the rail.
Bizarre that is, isn't it? But they've left that bit. Gone bugger it. Let's take this bit.
To be honest with you, these aren't in that bad a condition, really.
No, how old they are.
I don't know when the last road bridge rail like this.
There's been
1800s to 1900s, early 1900s.
yeah, in an abandoned mine a long time, this, isn't it?
Yeah, just in case people are wondering why I call it bridge rail, if you look on the end onto it, it looks like a bridge. The overpap and down. Hence the name bridge rail.
Why do they call it bulb rail?
It looks like a bolt end on. Never found any of that. That's the stuff that's laid on the croesor tramway. That's over there.
Oh, yeah, it's just a random bit of iron. Gauge to set the gauge.
It's like a copper in that, look. See the blue and green? Copper sulphates in the
You can just see them on there.
obviously been in holding something up, so it's been dripping on it. Some mineral deposit coming through the rock. But I've clearly gone in this way, some more here, look. See it? Must be mixing with the iron and making a copper.
Yeah, coming off this weird. Oh, look at that there. Like a bit of wood with a nail knocked in it.
Yeah, put in the lamps. Yeah, they put a lamp on that. That's pre-electricity days. Could hang your oil lamp on there.
Oh, look at that there.
This is what you call
Weird little hidey hole for stuff.
that's a natural formation I've come across driving this.
Yeah.
It's like a quartz band, that, isn't it? In the rock.
Trying to keep an eye out for like tallow marks, but
They are 1900s because this is a dog track spike. This stuff originally had just flathead nails in it. So they've actually laid it with these, which is what I do at home when I got summers.
yeah, I think Bryn wants out of the place. Bryn's had enough luck.
Oh, he's
Bryn the mine dog.
quarry dog. Look, the sun outside, doesn't it?
Oh, there we go, we just see the sun. Oh, no, it went sideways. Oh, random stick. If I say the word stick under here, Flo would go nuts. The dog just loves the word stick.
Yeah, these things, go on, Bryn.
Yeah, I saw those on the way
These
in.
are very rare to find. So the bridge rail were put into these as a joint chair,
Ah, so they joined them up.
but they soon realised that the extra
no
costs there were, there was no point because you can just put them on a wide sleeper
Nail
and
the
the ends of the
things in.
bridge rails already had holes in anyway to pin them. These, obviously, even with locomotives, it made no difference at all. Because there's a lot of surface area on the base of the bridge rail. As the T-rail, you can understand it because it's gone into a nice point, a localised pressure point in the chair. So you obviously bring on brake and just reduce the weight. Dispersion weight again. Tend to have your own language and things.
And then we coming to the end again then, people. Bryn the mine dog. See, he doesn't eat wellies, look at that. It's about half a foot deep here, the dog doesn't really care.
Those in the chair just sat there and the water party.
Is it?
Turning into black carbon.
Have a quick look before you silt it up.
See how it's going into carbon because it's cast.
Well, you can see that in the water there.
So rusty claws and things like that.
Yeah. Cast steel, yeah.
People come in this one.
Right, we're just like that, folks. We're back out to an absolutely beautiful day. Right. The camera setting's going to be a bit.
So that's the adit we missed.
That's the Adit we missed and we were right by it.
We're going to go up the inclines to Tuxford now and see the one
Alright, so I'll just change the...
house on the crib. We're going to look at the left-hand side.
Yeah.
So we're going to go up there now.
Cool.
Wait for the other Matt.
Wait for Matt to come out and...
Is it time for a fag, Matt?
Beautiful day, people.
Just wait there, let's get a
day.
photo of you by the entrance of Mordor.
There he is.
Wow,
Right.
Coming out there now.
Let's get ourselves packed up to move on to the next one. Right, folks, we've got a pretty active quarry today. We've got 2 trucks here today, loading up. Excavators going full tilt.
Money, money, money.
Yeah, they got the Slate crushing machines on the go. 2 loaders, look. The lorry there, just moving off to the next place to get filled up, or where he has to load it up. Oh, did you hear that bang then? That's them doing big bangs over there. We think it's over there anyway. We just heard one about 10 minutes ago as well. Yeah. So, we've just come from where that winding house is down there. That's Old Adit we've just explored. You've just seen us explore. It's just on that level, just down there. Again, it's that incline with the really nicely faced off stones. It's
This just turned into a cabin later on.
is he going to make it? Oh, sorry, here we go. I got distracted. The loader follows the lorries, we notice each time, because the lorries obviously struggle getting out. Oh, he's struggling.
This is why incline ways were far more sophisticated than this.
Yeah. There he is, he's made it. He's made it. Well, it's interesting the way the loader follows him, isn't it? Just in case he gets stuck. We're not really here to watch the modern quarry, are we, really, to be honest, but... There he goes.
Guy's getting covered in dust.
Yeah. Bloke over there.
Sulcosis is still right for the quarries.
Anyway, that's enough of that. We're not here to watch that. Right, we're going to... there's Bryn, the mine dog. Enjoying the day. So we're going to have a look. Again, we've been over here. We've already filmed this in episode 1. Of whichever one it is now. I don't know. I don't know when this will be out. Sorry about the wind noise, people. Should put the mics on, really. Yeah, we're going to have a walk over here and see if we can find another Adit. I mean, it probably makes sense. There might be one here, might not. Who knows? We're going to have a look anyway. Right. I put the mics on, I think. Look at an old telegraph pole in the pole, look. So they all have the old telecommunications, just went in a straight line, probably down there into town from the old mines, communications and stuff. Yes, we've already been up here before. But again, we want to see if we can find... So look out for an Adit. See if we can find some Adits. Old building on the left. Definitely picked another beautiful day, people. Absolutely beautiful day again. Tuesdays are the days to be here, aren't they? Without a doubt. Old insulator over there, look. Wonder what this was then, another cutting shed or something. Yeah. Interesting stuff. See the old chimney there.
Can you imagine this is a bang thing? I think it's a water course, James.
Yeah.
For water for the mill, not to power it, but probably to no, yeah, saw cutting, cooling, steam engines for the chimney. I don't know what it's called.
Oh, you mean this was a water course?
No, here.
Oh, right, okay.
This was obviously your top tramway. This is the Tuxford top exit tramway. You can see they've just got.
Yeah.
They've just chucked it all literally off the track here.
Yeah.
Because in the old days, to keep the sides of it maintained, they keeps tipping slate on it.
Yeah.
To build it up.
Some sort of aphid on my hand there.
Aphid.
Aphid. As I look back at the video, I don't know whether we actually filmed any of this.
Not at all.
We completely bypassed all this.
Well, I was doing a lot of research and there's all the slate trimming. I make a move for slates.
Yeah, look.
Oh, it's that.
Just put all this here.
It almost mimics how it would have been in the ground.
Yeah. Stacked it all by hand. Crazy.
There's a ratio.
Crazy.
Cocktail ups come from Diffwys, but the one was stacked on.
Bit of railway wagon there.
See the angle of the milling. They've obviously extended it. There'd been a back tramway running out here to this incline base. Actually, that's the back of the saws, isn't it? So the saws would be there. The dressers would be at the far end, this end. So double handling that. It wasn't wide enough to do everything in one go.
What was the chimney for then? Did they have a steam here then?
Engine on top of the wall there, with the top of the boiler set down the base. See the
yeah. We walked on there. So in the first episode, you see us walking just on the base down there because it went down.
See these square holes below the big boiler? That's for cast iron sockets for the boilers to sit on. So there'll be a single boiler there, and the flue obviously is the chimney. So it would have run. Yeah. I don't know, depending on the type of boiler, if it'd just be a tank boiler, like an egg end or rastruck, it'd be a fire underneath it. Bricked in. So
it probably is, because that was a hell of a drop down, wasn't it, under that slate, so they probably coaled it from under there or pulled the ash out or something, I don't know.
Very inefficient. Like later on they put the fire inside the boiler, ran the smoke out the back, under the boiler, up the sides, into the flue. It's like a free pass.
Yeah.
But a predecessor to what they do in ship practice, or a Cochrane boiler.
Right.
Someone knows of this. Oh.
Right, yeah, people. To what could have been a little engine shed, Adam seems to think. Obviously they've bricked the doorway up at some point to make it a bit narrower, but...
And the blacksmith's half set up in the corner.
Oh yeah.
There's a cast iron hood off it, which is sat on them steel beams. Over in Bryn. So they would have obviously parked the ruston on here, and as if anyone knows anything about ruston locos, you had to go underneath them to adjust the chains. They're a nightmare. Hence why you always know it's a ruston shed, because the pit could have been a steam engine, but look at the width of the doorway.
Yeah.
Either it was an inside cylinder, or it was very tight coming in the shed, but look at this, it was actually for a ruston loco.
There's a bit of iron behind, haven't they? Or a fireplace there or something.
Dry white marker.
Nice.
The Sensortium. Non-toxic. That's alright, it's okay to be left in the building. It's like a curry hat.
Look at that.
It's all broken that way. That's like half. I'm guessing that would have been sat up there.
Sat up there on top of that, yeah.
Probably been repurposed in here. This is
a nice little chill out area to have a fire. I'm guessing it was probably to keep the engine warm at night time, was it? Probably so.
Freeze up, yeah, because
freezing
knows
up.
About water, when you boil it, its freezing point's a lot lower than natural water. It's rusted. They always say fill them with water in the day and drain them at night. They've even got brass plates saying that. These days, you just put antifreeze and things. Imagine the alcohol content, antifreeze all day. Probably used to get drunk by the moment.
Alright.
This one's under this, and now back. This incline was still in use right to the end. I didn't get a photo of that, did I? This actually looks like a level under Norway, doesn't it, the way it's set out here?
Yeah. Nice, isn't it? Nice old building.
Have a look at the... I bet there's a tunnel under there.
Yeah. Well, I'll just stake that rail there. Completely rotted out, look. Wow. Completely rotted. Yeah, I reckon there's a bit of a tunnel here. Tunnel or an adit. Could be both, actually. I'd say that might have been an adit, you know. Gone sideways. What do you reckon? Perhaps could have been a way underground here. Lots of wood and a collapse there, look. See the bit of wood there. Don't know. Oh God. Let's get out of here. Spider zone. Oh, bloody hell. Sideways 4 times then. Everything under there is covered in slippy lichen. Nice. Yeah. Whoever is collapsed here by the looks of it. See, it's an incline going down. Really old incline. Mine dog. Yeah. I think there was. It's gone now. It's collapsed under this. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's a... You can see where it was here, look. See, have a quick look.
What goes into rock then?
Yeah, just collapsed the other side, yeah. Yeah, the incline's just collapsed in on it. Yeah, so there's a way around this incline. I went under, look. It's just collapsed in. That's a shame, isn't it? Just get out of the way.
No, boy. There's not much of a roof on there, is it?
No. That's why it's gone in, isn't it?
Top of the...
Yeah.
All furniture, don't do back to the top chains, that's the top of the mountain.
Yeah. All gone. It's collapsed in.
I reckon they could hear the miners underneath when they're on the top of the teapot.
Yeah.
Nice run to run all the slate wagons out, but it's bloody annoying kind of derailment. But look how fast it's got a really sharp curve in there.
Yeah. It's a pretty extensive level, isn't it?
And I think it's definitely in use right up until the 50s happened.
Yeah.
The effort to not flipping all the way over it and making an easy route for the railway with it. Wrong with it.
Yeah, yeah.
See how it's been tipping here, and I'll be gradually, because it's been interfering with below, it's obviously gone. Because the tipped all this in front of that spur.
Yeah. Yeah, so they've been taking it all down here, haven't they? Get rid of it all.
So there's no entrances, but that level above us is interesting.
Yeah.
It's worth trying to trace that back over there. Just looks nice to walk on. Go to the end.
Let's go to the end, yeah. I think on a few videos I said, oh, we'll go to the end. We never did.
Come on, dog.
Right, cut back in a second. Just walking along here. Oh, you know what? No, I'll leave it on. Let's record it. People might not find it too interesting, but you should know by now. I try and film everything, even if it is just us walking around, listening to my dulcet tones on here. Hopefully the wind's not too bad. I've said that multiple times now, but I just can't be asked getting the microphones out. Last time I used them, it wasn't switched on. So the last video of us up by the Diffwys slate dressing sheds was a bit diabolical. A bit more winds. There we go. That's a weighbridge house, yeah.
We're not used as a weighbridge house. Probably somewhere for the guys that stay between trains coming.
Yeah.
See the chimney over there, cast down.
Yeah.
I always wondered what them would spin up like in the lake, but it make like a fancy old-fashioned chimney top.
Got all the quartz around here.
Here.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
Or was it a walking route for railway? Obviously the guys probably walk up and down that.
Look at that, that's weird. So there's bright white pieces of quartz here, look. Wow, they're just dumping it out. Whether someone's been up here trying to salvage it. Yeah. I don't know whether you heard him there, he's just saying it's just slipping.
Yeah, look, James, you missed it.
One sec.
Right over there.
Oh yeah, white roller.
So this is obviously slate being flat material, it's just sliding, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
Dump. Yeah, we're much lower down than the old Diffwys tips, which we walked to the end of the other week. I nearly went my ankle, nearly went then. Lovely. Oh, look at that.
It's like that. That's where we get it from, that corner.
Look at that there.
So that's the footpath up the back way to Diffwys. There's some bloke on over there. So that's the old miners' track up to Diffwys Mill.
That's interesting then.
So, majority of the miners would have probably lived this part down.
So how do you get to there then? There's a car park.
Footpath right over there coming up.
So that public car park down there by the looks of
I'm
it.
guessing this was the track they used to get rid of the early slate then, from the mine down to the estuary, the river.
Someone's house there. Wow.
So we're going down on horseback or what?
There's a water tank there by the looks of it, isn't it? Water tank.
Yeah, for the town.
Interesting, isn't it?
This stream here is filling
Yeah.
up, which comes out the mine.
So you reckon that was the old miners' track, how they used to get to work then every day?
Oh, I think that's how they got the slate out in the early days, because look how well made that is for just a track.
Yeah.
It's all edged.
Yeah. So that would have been horse and cart?
No, it would have been pack horses with saddlebags were slated.
Oh gosh.
Really, really, really hard way of doing it.
There's that incline there, the famous one where they used to ride the
wild cars, yeah.
the wild cars on
Well, there was
there.
that one, and the second one to the. Your dad said that was a later on addition
Yeah.
to the area. I think new Diffwys is there, just over there, which is a flop actually.
And man, old that one up there, innit? We were level with that when we were at Diffwys the other day.
So looking at this, you see how far this slate's got to come to be tipped from underground. It's no wonder it was profitable in the end. There are no diesel rusted spoon.
Be with you back in a minute if you want. I have to get the mic out.
So people, we're Tuesday the 16th of May, and a glorious day in Blaenau Ffestiniog. I'm currently on top of would have been Diffwys level 0, but obviously later on this level has been used by Votty Bowydd to overtip. Say Diffwys shut in the 1950s. So I'm just going to pan around here today and show the exit waste tip tramway. Here's Bryn, hello boy, and it runs underneath the Diffwys Quarry main incline, and over there, which actually heads to the top of the Tuxford incline for Votty Bowydd, where we're going next. The incline in the foreground, and above you can see a building. That's a Ruston loco shed, which would have been loco would have been stabled there, obviously used for getting rid of the waste slate to the tips. It would have been stabled in there overnight. Turning around a bit further, you hear the noise of the quarry's opening today for work on excavation, overburden, it's any sort of work that goes on around here these days. And below me is another mill, steam mill for Votty Bowydd, and below that there's a lower steam mill. Obviously not enough water in this part of the mountain to provide a normal water powered wheel for power for the mills. You can also notice right at the base of the picture here there's a building, looks like it's got a partially white roof. That was the Votty Bowydd's lowest mill. That was where the water wheel was housed to power the mill, which is now obviously, look at video 1, just nothing but ruins. So going back to below me here, they've got the this mill here, which is obviously the second incline from Diffwys station, which is in the centre of the shot. That building there, which has got the drum on it, you might be able to see in the video. As you see where the incline goes down there, there's two big retaining walls. There would have been a waste tramway on a bridge over that to the tip to my left, or your left, to not interfere with any production on this mill below us. To the right there is actually an adit which they reworked, so you see that small tip to the left of that winding building, sorry, the right of the winding building, that was put there towards the end, a vain attempt to try and get some easy slate that could be worked to keep the quarry going. As you look at the size of this site, the sheer rail transport mileage it must have made it very expensive to operate. When you're talking, this tip line here is almost 3/8 of a mile long, so they had to run that with waste. Obviously in the 50s with mechanisation becoming a problem, these tip runs with the track work, maintenance needing doing, locomotive mileage, wagon repairs, it was obviously getting outdated. So along with Votty and Bowydd becoming one of the big ones to shut first. Obviously exactly 8 years after the Diffwys quarry shut, and this incline in the foreground here would have been the only ways of getting the product down to the Ffestiniog railway. So with the age of the business and the way in which the area was worked in the early years, leading to a lot more transportation miles, I think you can see how this industry shut using the methods it used, and how lorry transport and rock drilling came in later on with machine power. Anyway, that's enough from me. So work out to stop the camera.
Right, people, it's lunchtime. What we got today, Chunk? 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Where we go? Ooh.
Cheese and mayonnaise. Not any mayonnaise, Polish mayonnaise. Better stuff for the house, shitty. Dog.
What have you got today?
Chicken and bacon pasty.
I've got a grey-ish tinned scotch from Aldi.
A little assortment of nice things.
Oh.
Cake says mine. Oh, mine! And some cream for my tea. Cream tea!
Solid cream.
Salted cream, yes.
Oh my god.
Crisps. Heavy cookies. Also,
Dog's got excited.
strawberry wafer biscuits. Look. Very nice. Look, very nice.
Perfect. Yeah. More crisps.
And survival biscuits from Diffwys Quarry, still in the bag.
Oh, it's boiling.
Ah! Here we go.
And I'm just on boring Scotch egg and some butties I made in haste this morning with no mayonnaise.
No mayonnaise.
No,
Dry.
so dry. Did I put anything on it? No, I didn't. It's going to be really dry. There we are. Dry?
Lovely and moist. That's there in there.
What? Oh yeah,
That's it was here. It was raining.
sunshine. I'll give you guys a sneak peek because I've filmed in here many times already, but it's a nice place to have lunch. Well,
And tea.
we are in a portion of the giant mill. And there you go. I'll give you a quick sneak peek. Although I think some of the photographs you can look online.
Fag!
We're sitting on the old
Fag area!
saw table. It's gone off over
No
there
smoking
into the
inside!
isolation area for cigarettes. Is that still running that same gas bottle?
Yeah. Mega brew.
Mega brew. That's a
The
good
Pony
brew
Club.
to that. Pony Club. That's your missus's cup there. Dog's chilling out.
Hamilton crust.
Oh, dog. Right, with that being said, I'm going to continue having my lunch and we'll come back later on, or we might not. Who knows? I don't know. We've still got a lot to go and see, I think. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? Anybody know? Anyway,
I do not listen to
we'll see you after lunch. Lunch. Right, folks, we're at the top of the Tuxford Incline. I just moved the camera up. So we were here last time. You'll see in one of the videos, can't remember which one it was, but there's the little electric house where we're talking about electric stuff. There's the quarry to give you an idea where it's the top of the Tuxford Incline, and looking around on the drone footage, we're like, there's an adit up here. We knew there's an adit up here. Look how close we were to it. We were literally right by it. So we were here walking around this, sort of talking about stuff, you know, electrical things, and I was in here sort of talking about rotary converters and whatnot, and right there was an adit into, well, we don't know whether it's Votty Bowydd or Diffwys, which one it was. It's all very confusing around here. Adam's been trying to do a bit of research on it, so we don't really know. So anyway, we'll have a quick look now and see how we get on. Are we all lit up? Yes, we are. We don't know whether it goes in very far. Always mucking about with torches before we go in. We're in a very old tunnel. Very cold. You can feel the air. The old tracks. Collapse that. Oh, what do you reckon? I'll just change the mode of the camera. The camera in the wrong mode. Oh, it's best to work. Wow, look how straight this wall is here. Nearly went sideways then. Look at that wall there. Yeah. What's up? Sorry. Yeah, that looks like it collapsed, doesn't it? Or filled in. Yeah. Oh, Christ.
I'm going to go wet feet.
Look at the dog. Hey? Yeah. Is it getting deep, is it?
I'm sure this is the bypass for the incline.
Oh, crap. Are they boards there? Boards.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, this is right up to the wellies.
wader territory, isn't it?
It's a nice hot sunny day outside, so it's at my own discretion whether we're going to get wet or not. What do you reckon?
I don't really want to be honest with you.
When did he go? Definitely should.
Yeah.
I'm sorry guys, but I'm just a die-hard and going for it.
Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. He's going low. Is it over wellies, is it? He's filled him up. He's filled him up. We're quite not that brave. Whip out the GoPro and get a bit of footage while you're there. Try not to drop it in the water. Chris and Chunk with a GoPro with a gimbal in it this time, so we'll see if he gets some footage for it. I'm not going to. I don't want wet feet. I can't be asked. What? There he is. Remember the torch is an IP rated Ivor. No. Is there?
No.
The Scod. Where's the dog? Did they want to go for him?
To be honest, I should have took your camera down with me. That was so clear then.
Not anymore. So just take it didn't go that far then. Oh well.
Trick for you all, ready? Don't drink it, Bryn. Come on, sweaty socks water. Really?
Oh.
Wait tonight.
What?
I'll shed a bit of weight tonight.
You're going to be squelching around for a while.
That's all right.
Go and dry out in the sun for a bit, eh? Oh, well, wow, yeah, look at the size of that. Some heavy gauge stuff, isn't it?
£30. But a very high web. Web is the centrepiece. The head and the foot. That means it's quite a tall rail.
Rotting away slowly but surely in the elements, isn't it? Rustical. Stick.
That's a type of doom.
Oh well, it was. I mean, it didn't go very far, but it was still interesting, wasn't it? You haven't dropped something in there, have you?
No, I'm just going to go with you there.
Oh well. Dog. Mine dog. There he goes.
Yes.
Well, that was a shorty but a nicey.
Well, I've got lovely cool feet now.
God, you come out here, it's warm, you know. Right. It's quite nice and refreshing, even by here, the air coming out. Right, I need to decommission all my equipment again. Perfect.
Well,
right.
That must have come out round the back of there, so indeed it was the detour for the traffic not to interfere with the head of this incline in operation.
So where do you reckon that went then?
Well, I thought it was between the pillars of the winding house the tramway ran not to interfere, but actually it must have been this was put in for Diffwys traffic not to interfere with Votty Bowydd.
So it would have gone round there.
Oh, this is all their claim, wasn't it, all this?
Yeah.
Remember, Votty Bowydd only had below level 0, which is 2 more levels down.
Yeah.
So this is all Diffwys.
Interesting, isn't it?
But
I didn't know
they've
that.
it all here, which is a shame because it'd be nice if we got into these lower chambers of Diffwys swine.
I bet there's a lot under there to see if you could get into it. It's
Judging
finding ways in, isn't it?
Judging by what we've found, I reckon some fantastic stuff in there.
Yeah. Because it probably will still be draining down. I bet it's quite substantial workings under there somehow. Get down there somehow, eh?
Well, looking at it, any sort of entrance to get in was destroyed by the operation of untopping these chambers here,
Yeah.
which they obviously followed down there because there's a sheer amount of overburden of waste tipped here. They're not bothered too much here. They've done enough to change the area. Worthy of note, the very last slate tip in operation of Minor Fernies, this one right in front of us here. They were tipping there in the 70s,
This one here.
still using rail transport.
Yeah. Because Minor Vern is just up there.
No, it actually is there. That
It's just
is all
there,
Minor
yeah,
Fern,
yeah. But it's kind of there, isn't it?
Yes.
In line with us, so. Ah,
Number 2, right back number 2 incline over there. You see the drum house.
That's
just
what they
below
were
the new
using.
road, built above the old haulage tramway.
till the sort of late 70s, was it? 80s, 90s, was it? I don't know.
So while we're here, you can also see where we are here, the road vehicles have been. This has always been a level, right across the rock face, and below Ryback number 2 incline, you can just see the tunnel that runs under it and comes out on the edge, all in the rhododendrons over there, above Quarry Bank, the house in the trees. That's actually the same tramway level as where we are standing now. So there's a hell of a way to take a lot of waste to get rid of it.
Yeah.
So I think all that was expense that was costing them money, which eats into their profits. You can see why the place closed early.
Yeah.
Of course, Minor Fern were great because they just backfilled a lot of their chambers without taking too much out because the slate was so good. They didn't have the issue of all this bad rock.
Tidy.
It's literally the other side of this band of bad rock was Minor Fern slate vein, which actually is the top of Diffwys. It actually sat on top of it, was the outcrop of it. But they lost it here and came this way. And then later on, when they worked 2.5 Quarry, or David Jones, they found the vein and then went under, and that's where Minor Fern was born.
Yeah.
They picked up this beautiful slate. To me, it's the best slate in the area. They say that's what the slate fans were made out of mostly, because it could slit. You could split it so thin into slits of slate, sort of thickness of your table knife.
Another lorry turned up. Right, I'm going to stop this because the battery's about to go. Destruction. Right, we'll see you guys in a bit. Right, folks. So we've just come from down there. That's where we just come from. You can just see the old Tuxford incline. Go down there. That hole down there is where we first had a look at the beginning of the video. And we've gone round, all the way around the end, and then come all the way back. And that's just to the left of Tuxford. That's the Adit we were just at. And then we've just come up here. So, found some interesting stuff here. Have a look at this here. Get my shadow out of the way. Look at this old bit of point. Double flange point there, look. Where I used to switch between the rails. So this would have pivoted from left to right. Just randomly here on top of the skip. Top of the tips. But what's really interesting is before all this was taken away, look at this old fence here. It's wall, not fence. Now that is probably predates all of this by a long shot. I mean, there you can see some original hillside. All this has been taken out, but here's a Probably the only original bit of, unless it was a boundary put in by the quarry, we don't know. But very interesting nonetheless. It's interesting because that road actually looks like it is probably used every now and then. But yeah, really interesting. Yeah, another, still a beautiful day. No, it's yeah, he's giving it some. Right, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video up till now. We will be doing a bit more exploring around there when we get more time, but as of today, if I'm doing this video, it's the last one we're probably going to be doing on the Votty Bowydd and Diffwys quarry series. I think we've probably explored as much as we can. We maybe try and explore one of the adits we found, but it was really dangerous. We will look at it again, and if we do get some footage I might include that at the end of this. So please enjoy these photographs. I've got the end here now, and we'll see you again.